let's start the show. Hello my friends, it's FPS Russia again, and I've got something pretty cool for you guys today. So first things first, this is one of the most badass Uzis I've ever seen. So we've got the suppressor on here, we've got the stock added after the fact, and we've got the little micro red dot on here. And those things combined, we're going to be able to keep this thing in a very tight group, very little recoil, and it's an Uzi, so extremely high rate of fire. And we're going to be using it against a few different things, and whenever we're not able to get the job done with the Uzi, we're going to the boomstick. So this is a 10 gauge double-barreled shotgun. There's two triggers here, so when I pull both triggers, both barrels are going down range. 2 ounces of shot per barrel. That's a quarter pound every time we pull the trigger. So I don't think anything's going to be able to stand in the way of this. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got a huge pile of 3 liters hanging down there. I think this is going to be pretty good. But one thing to keep in mind with the Uzi, because it's a 30-round magazine and the rate of fire is so high, the Uzi is really the premature ejaculator of the machine gun world. It's really all over in about 2 seconds, and the penetration with the 9mm isn't so great, but they're soda bottles. Okay, so we ran through that ammunition pretty quickly, but we've still got that little group of survivors over there. I think it's time to break out the 10 gauge. Okay, so we're going to send 2 of these massive 10 gauge rounds in there at the same time. For those of you who don't know, a 10 gauge basically means that 10 lead balls of the diameter of this shotgun will equal 1 pound. So it's that much more powerful than a 12 gauge. And it's really going to hurt. But you get absolute devastation. Okay, so I thought it'd be a good idea, because this thing does have so many accessories that make it so controllable, to set up some steel down there and show you just how tight of a group we can make with this thing, even streaming fully automatic. So let's see what we can do. So we got most of our shots in there, and we're just spraying away with an Uzi. Most of the time with an Uzi, you're all over the place. It's really hard to hold on to one, but like I said, this one is built to really keep things in there tight. Let's try something else. Okay, so one last thing, we're going to do a little bit more painting, and this time I'm actually going to make good on my offer. We're going to cut up the canvases on the ground down there, cut it into little pieces, and give it away on Facebook. So if you're not following me on Facebook, it's FPS Russia Official. There's a link down below. Let's get started. Okay, so that was pretty good, but we got that big 5-gallon jug over there, and this 9mm is just not going to cut it. So it's time for a couple of 10 gauge slugs. That was absolutely awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely had a lot of fun today. Between that Uzi and this thing here that's been jarring my bones all day, had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.